Today we're going to talk about the effects of the heart's resonate frequency over DNA creating our reality. As humans, we are all connected by one commonality, our DNA. Since the beginning of human existence, the double helix has been passed down from generation to generation. It is what makes us who we are. But what if there is something that holds more power over our lives than our genetic makeup? What if our thoughts, emotions, and environment have an even greater impact on our reality? Welcome to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends. The idea that our thoughts and emotions can affect our reality is not a new one. In fact, it has been around for centuries. Eastern philosophies have long believed that our thoughts and intentions create our experiences. However, it is only recently that science has begun to catch up with these ancient beliefs. There is now evidence that our thoughts and emotions can affect our reality in ways that we are only just beginning to understand. Our body is constantly emitting energy, whether we are aware of it or not. This energy can be measured using a device called an electrocardiogram, which measures the electrical activity of the heart. When we are at rest, our hearts emit a range of frequencies that can be detected using an electrocardiogram. However, when we experience strong emotions such as fear, anger, or love, our hearts emit different frequencies. These frequencies can be picked up by other people around us, as well as by devices such as Kirlian cameras. Kirlian photography is a technique that can be used to capture the energy fields of objects. When a high-voltage, high-frequency electrical discharge is passed through a photographic film, an image of the object being photographed is created. This image is created not by light, but by the energy field of the object. Kirlian photography has been used to capture the energy fields of a variety of objects, including plants, animals, and humans. The images that are created are often surprising and beautiful, and they offer a glimpse into the unseen world of energy that surrounds us. When a person is photographed using the Kirlian method, the image that is created is not just a static representation of their body, but is actually a dynamic and ever-changing display of their energy field. This energy field is constantly changing in response to the person's thoughts, emotions, and environment. The Kirlian photograph is therefore a visual representation of the person's overall health and well-being. In recent years, Kirlian photography has become a popular tool for those seeking to explore the energetic aspects of the human body. Some people use it as a form of biofeedback, while others use it as a way to gain insights into their health or well-being. Whatever the reason, Kirlian photography is a fascinating and powerful tool that can help us to better understand the unseen world of energy that surrounds us. The word aura comes from the Latin word aurum, meaning gold. In the context of aura, this refers to the golden glow that is often seen around people in Kirlian photographs. The aura is said to be a manifestation of the person's energy field, and it can be used to gain insights into their physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. There are many different ways to interpret the meaning of an aura. However, some common associations include the color of the aura is said to reflect the person's energy level and emotional state. For example, a bright white aura may indicate a high level of energy and positivity, while a dim or faded aura may suggest low energy or negativity. The size of the aura is also said to be significant. A large aura may indicate a person who is open and receptive to their surroundings, while a small aura may suggest someone who is more closed off or guarded. It is important to note that the interpretation of auras is highly subjective, and there is no right or wrong way to do it. Some people may find that certain colors or sizes of auras have personal significance for them, and these meanings should be respected. Overall, the concept of auras is a fascinating one that offers a unique perspective on the nature of energy and its role in our lives. While there is no scientific evidence to support the claims made about auras, they remain a popular subject of interest for those exploring the world of energy healing and personal growth. Imagine for a moment that you are walking through a crowded city street. There are people everywhere, each with their own thoughts, emotions, and energy fields. You can't see these energy fields with your eyes, but they are there nonetheless. All around you, people's energy fields are interacting with each other, creating a complex web of connections. As you walk, you feel a sudden surge of anger. Maybe someone has cut in front of you or bumped into you accidentally. In that moment, your energy field changes and you emit a different frequency. Those around you can sense this change in your energy field, even if they can't see it. They may pick up on your anger or irritation, and their own energy fields begin to shift in response. This process continues throughout the day. Every time you experience a strong emotion, your energy field changes and affects those around you. By the end of the day, you may be surprised to find that you are not the same person who set out from your house that morning. You may feel tired, drained, and irritable. That's because you have spent the entire day emitting a low frequency that has sapped your energy. This is the power of resonance. When two objects vibrate at the same frequency, they create a waveform that is much larger than either waveform on its own. This amplification of energy can be both positive and negative. When you are experiencing positive emotions such as love, joy, and peace, your energy field resonates at a high frequency that can lift up those around you. Conversely, when you are experiencing negative emotions such as anger, fear, and sadness, your energy field resonates at a low frequency that can bring down those around you. So what can you do to protect yourself from the negative effects of other people's low frequency energy? One way is to raise your own frequency by cultivating positive emotions. When you are feeling positive emotions, your energy field becomes a source of strength and stability. It acts as a buffer against the negative energy of others. Another way is to distance yourself from people whose energy is too low to handle. This doesn't mean that you have to cut them out of your life entirely, but it does mean setting boundaries and taking breaks when needed. When you take this approach, you create space for your own high-frequency energy to flow, and you protect yourself from the negative effects of other people's low-frequency energy. Have you ever noticed how certain people seem to bring you down? Maybe they're always negative or complaining, or maybe they just have a really bad energy. Whatever the case may be, you probably don't want to spend too much time around these people because you know that they're not good for you. On the other hand, there are other people whose energy is just a breath of fresh air. They're always positive and upbeat, and their energy is just so refreshing to be around. So why is it that some people have this negative energy while others have this positive energy? The answer lies in the way that their bodies vibrate. You see, everything in the universe vibrates at a certain frequency, including our bodies. When our bodies vibrate at a higher frequency, we tend to feel more positive emotions. Conversely, when our bodies vibrate at a lower frequency, we tend to feel more negative emotions. Now, it's important to note that this isn't just about the emotions that we feel inside. It's also about the energy that we put out into the world. People who have a lot of negative energy are those whose bodies are vibrating at a low frequency. This means that they're constantly putting out a lot of negative energy into the world, which creates a sort of feedback loop that makes them feel even more negative. On the other hand, people who have a lot of positive energy are those whose bodies are vibrating at a high frequency. They're constantly putting out a lot of positive energy into the world, which creates a feedback loop that makes them feel even more positive. Now, you might be wondering how exactly our body's frequencies affect the people around us. After all, we can't hear most of these frequencies, so how could they possibly affect us? Well, the answer lies in the fact that we're all connected on a deeper level than we realize. Our bodies are all made up of the same basic building blocks, and we're all emitting the same frequencies. When someone around us is emitting a low frequency, it can literally cause our bodies to vibrate at a lower frequency as well. And conversely, when someone around us is emitting a high frequency, it can cause our bodies to vibrate at a higher frequency. So if we spend time around people who are constantly emitting low frequencies, it can gradually cause our bodies to vibrate at a lower frequency as well. And this can make it difficult to maintain a positive outlook, since our body's frequencies have such a profound effect on the way that we feel. It's important to be mindful of the types of people that we surround ourselves with. If we want to maintain a positive outlook, it's essential to spend time with people who are vibrating at a high frequency, since they'll help us to maintain a positive frequency as well. Of course, this doesn't mean that we should avoid people who are vibrating at a low frequency. After all, everyone has both positive and negative aspects to them, but it is important to be aware of the effects that different frequencies can have on us. If we want to maintain a positive outlook, then we should make sure to spend time with people who are vibrating at a high frequency. This will help us to keep our own frequencies high so that we can maintain a positive outlook on life. So now let's move on to the next question. Does the Earth have a frequency? The Earth does indeed have a natural frequency. It is known as the Earth's resonance frequency, or the Earth's fundamental mode of vibration. This frequency is around 7.83 Hz, and it is sometimes referred to as the Schumann resonance. The Earth's resonance frequency is generated by the interaction between the Earth's surface and the ionosphere. The ionosphere is a layer of the atmosphere that is ionized by the sun's radiation. This creates a plasma that is able to conduct electricity, and it forms a cavity that resonates with the Earth's surface. The natural frequency of this system is around 7.83 Hz, and it is detectable all over the globe. The Earth's resonance frequency is important for a number of reasons. It is the dominant frequency of the Earth's electromagnetic field, and it is thought to play a role in a variety of natural phenomena, including the Earth's magnetic field, the behavior of lightning and the propagation of radio waves. It is also thought that the Earth's resonance frequency may play a role in the health and well-being of living things. Some researchers believe that the Earth's resonance frequency may be involved in the regulation of biological processes, such as the circadian rhythm. Overall, the Earth's resonance frequency is an important aspect of the Earth's natural environment, and it is an area of active research. As scientists continue to learn more about the Earth's resonance frequency, they may uncover new insights into a variety of natural phenomena. As we have seen, our thoughts, emotions, and environment can affect our reality in powerful ways. By understanding the principles of resonance, we can learn to harness the power of our minds and hearts to create the reality we desire. Thank you for watching this video. We hope that you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it with your friends. We would love to have you back for our next video. Until then, take care.